Today we're going to discuss policies and regulations within the instructional technology field. Policies and regulations are needed to sustain the credibility and integrity of the instructional technology field. AECT explains that policies and regulations are the rules and actions of a society or surrogates that affect the diffusion and the use of instructional technology. We'll review the application of policy and regulations in a case study about the challenges of the QOL organization. The QOL prepares adults in basic ESL, ABE, and GED requirements. QOL serves a number of sites in the Houston area. In the near future, QOL will be implementing an online program for fast-track students, which will allow students to access programs from home. Some of the challenges that the QOL program will encounter are explained by Ian Jones when he states that policy and regulations often facilitate the process of instructional technology, but when revisions are made, policies and regulations need adjustments. Programs that will be delivered online for the fast-track student will need to be created within the instructional technology policy and regulations. The QOL curriculum will include practice questions, study guides, reading material, and external resources provided by one software that will be accessed remotely. TEA announced changes that new GED will take effect January 2014. Anyone who has not passed a specific subject area will not be able to carry over their previous scores into 2014. These changes are made because higher quality requirements are now established. They are actually meeting college readiness skills. Results of changes are increase in enrollment in GED classes, overflowing classes, increase in days that teachers teach. Distance courses will be available to fast-track GED students. This will also save cost to hire and train new staff. It will give current teachers experience to deal with ethical practices teaching online. The program strength lies within the teacher and students. All teachers collaborate to deliver the highest quality of instructions. They meet on a weekly basis to share feedback from what's working and not working. The adult learners understand that they need to embrace the new technology for learning. Therefore, all teachers agree that there is a huge need to implement and expose adult students to new technology so they can connect to the real-world situations. While the program managers are ready to meet these goals, there are some concerns for time, funding, training, resources, pressure on the teachers' part to help their students pass the GED exam, introducing long-distance education. Teachers may not be aware of the policies and ethical standards needed to deliver an online GED class, and bringing on these new changes will require additional participation and engagement from all staff. Specific problems is the program has a short time to roll, implement, and train staff on the practices of new technology. There needs to be several logical issues addressed before students can enroll into the program. Teachers will need to absorb a vast amount of new knowledge with the changes that are about to be implemented. Some of the alternatives will be to strive to make every resource possible to the teachers in order to limit disruptions and confusions amongst teachers and students. Each teacher will be assigned a certain area of expertise to address questions about liability issues and curriculum content. Teachers will be involved in the policy making of the new software. Policies and procedures help to determine what is expected of professionals and provide standards for development of quality products. As teachers engage in policy making of the online learning, they will be empowered to take ownership of issues. This will ensure that teachers continue to communicate about day-to-day issues, build structure into their program, and provide long-term sustainability for distance learning. It will enable staff members to implement policies and spread awareness of fair use of copies and materials. Students will also benefit from understanding their rights, responsibilities of being an online student, since they can expect to face similar situations in college.